You've been here a couple of days.
Yeah, we've been here. We went and saw Sam Barber play Wednesday night. Went golfing with him in the morning. So it's Wednesday nights when we got in. So just went straight to the Virgin. And been hanging out.
He came over and did a podcast that day. Super cool dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, the first time that we ever met was like back in Texas in like a Georgetown festival, but like we only hung out like twice now, but it's like salted there. Like him and his team, like everybody really like those guys.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That Donnie, one of my other cameramen, I don't know about grew up, but went to high school, played football with one of the guys on his team. And
oh, cool.
But no, yeah, big fan of Sam and his music. It's only 22.
I know, dude. It's crazy to think. Like he wrote Straight and Narrow when he was like 17 or something. 16. Yeah.
That's what he said.
It's cool.
It's wild.
Yeah.
How old are you?
26.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I think it was Cole that really got on my radar a few years ago. That was the first song I heard of yours. Wasn't there a pretty viral clip of you playing that?
Yeah, definitely. And it wasn't the first one I ever put out, which was funny enough. I posted it before. And again, I had no idea what I was really doing on TikTok. I just knew that, again, I saw people like Wyatt or Sam or, just a lot of my peers doing it. And I was like, if there's a way to get into music, I think this is the only way. So yeah, I started posting and then posted Cole once, didn't really do anything, but then I set it up outside on like a mic. And for I woke up the next morning, I had like 1 million views, and my wife Julie and I were like, this is what's going on? This is crazy.
Yeah.
So it just went insane. It's hard to explain. So
well, there's obviously the part that of like, okay, I've got attention, I've got eyeballs. Maybe this will help me get a gig. Maybe this will help me get some support. But there was probably the other side of it where it's just like, at least if nothing else in this moment, man, I like this song, and it's validation that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And then it's also like, it's kind of funny. It's like a double-edged sword because it's like, all right, we have all this traction. Like it feels like we have lightning in a bottle, which is great. It's like you usually get one of those chances ever, to like really go. But it's almost like as soon as that song comes out, it's like, all right, when's the next one? It's like what's the next one we're putting out? So it was it was just a cool time. Like it was just trial by fire, which I think helped us a lot. Like even now. So it was like you said, very validating. Just like the song that I believed in a lot, other people seemed to resonate with it.
Yeah.
So it was like, it felt cool.
But there were like, so that was an EP, right? Not an album?
Yep, EP.
It was like 6 songs.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because there were a few on there that were really bangers, like Cole. Like it was pretty packed.
Yeah, I think the top 3 on that was that and To Be Free and then Beneath Oak Trees, which I wrote about my wife and I's wedding day. So yeah. I think those are probably, I guess Lone Cowboy is a big one at like the live show and stuff. But I love that EP. That whole EP was just recorded with just like this stuff in my room. So it was super cool. Really, really big payoff for me. So
had you played a lot of live gigs up to that point?
No. I mean, in college and high school, I would do like, do your talent show, or I would go to a brewery and play for like 2 hours, and my brother would be there and I'd play with him or something like that. But I was never open for people. I was never like really gig chasing because I had a job that took so much of my time. So I was like, I mean, it was just a hobby, and I loved doing it. Like honestly, my gigs were when we would take it all to the family during Thanksgiving and play for them, during the holidays and stuff, and get their feedback. And like my first show was opening for Wyatt Flores at the Blue Light in Lubbock, and I was like shaking, dude. I was cold.
Wait, did you say Wyatt?
Yeah.
Opening for Wyatt.
So yeah, it kind of all came at once, like shows, everything. So
how did you take to? Because you wrote a lot of those songs.
Yep.
And so that Sam and I talked about this, like, and I mean, every musician, I guess, kind of has their strengths and weaknesses. But Sam really enjoys the music side of it, the writing and whatnot. And he happens to also enjoy the entertainment side of it. What was that for you?
I mean,
balancing the two.
Yeah, I mean, my passion is songwriting. Like that was always it. Because even if I wasn't ever going to play shows or like put music out on Spotify, whatever, I was always going to write songs the rest of my life. Like I knew that. Excuse me. And yeah, I mean, every song that I've ever put out has been lyrically 100% written by me. So that's like, again, it's just my passion. It's what I love doing. And then I've started to work closely with like my brother and then our multi-instrumentalist Colton on like kind of writing and mixing stuff up. My first like write with another artist was with Sam like a couple months ago. So, and it just kind of felt like a hang. Like I never really, like I was told a lot when I was getting into this that I should be writing with people and getting in with rooms. And I'm not like, I wouldn't say that I'm like against it and I have like no ill feelings towards anyone that does it. But it just wasn't for me. Like I just knew what the song needed in my mind and what I wanted to put on it. So I was like, it feels more like a project to me, like a personal thing, rather than like trying to make the song as big as it possibly can, if that makes sense.
Oh, for sure.
So,
well, it definitely gives it a lot of authenticity, you know, like especially knowing like Beneath Oak Trees is, you know, did you say you wrote it on your wedding day?
No, I wrote it probably a couple days after.
Okay.
And then it was a couple days after. And then I showed you at the lake house or something like that. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. Was it for her?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was one I was super excited about. Some songs can just fly out of me. Like, I can write, like Cole, I think I wrote that like 90% of the song in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But then we'll have a song like If I Had a Lover or something that I've been sitting on since college that like, you know, I just could never figure out. And then it takes me 2 years, but I get it. So Beneath Oak Trees is one of those that was like, boom.
Right.
I was like, love it.
Isn't there something, I mean, with you guys writing songs, isn't it like, I know Shane was talking about All I See Is You was, you know, kind of a gift for Lauren, and like he didn't put it out for the longest because of that reason.
Oh, yeah. I think I do have some personal songs that like maybe don't even like sound the best or whatever it is, but will they ever come out? Maybe. I mean, honestly, there's a song called Smell of Rain that Julia wrote a poem like years ago that I thought it was just like some of the best writing ever. This is before the music and all that. And I took like a majority of that and put that into a song and shaped it into like lyrics and everything, put a song to it. So that was something that we've had for years that I never expected to be out ever. But I just thought it was like, it's that kind of the same, like maybe as Shane said, it's like, it's time maybe for people to hear this. So this is just so cool. So
I'm sure it doesn't bother her.
No.
Helps pay the bills.
Yeah. So I'll always let people know that,
babe, you cannot put this song out. This is my song.
Yeah. So, but no, dude, it's again, it's special to me. I just love doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. So you do love the writing part, which I think definitely gives longevity to your guys' career. Like that's my knee jerk. How do you feel about the live shows? Like, how are y'all enjoying like being in Vegas right now?
Dude, I mean, it's so funny. Like, I care more about the live show. I think, like on the business side of it, I care more about live show and tickets than anything there is. Which a lot of people like maybe in the industry don't care about as much because it's more about streaming and all that. But I put a lot of effort into the live show. Like before every single tour, we have like full weeks of rehearsal and make sure that everything is tight and dialed in. And the guys love it too. I mean, everyone in the band is just basically family. Those were the guys that worked on the album, which was like the whole album, including engineer, everybody was like 6 people. So it's just like a family feel that everyone, it feels more like a band show than I guess like a me show, which I'm like very keen on. Like that. I like knowing the band is on stage and everyone in the crowd seeing that too. So it's fun, dude. I love it. Yeah.
The new album, is it Westward?
Westward.
20 songs.
Yeah, something like that.
Dang.
Yeah.
You wrote all those?
I did. Now, like, so the song Like I Do, which I wrote about my family and me growing up as a kid with my brother, the guitar pattern was written by my buddy Colton. We were in Nashville one day and he was playing it on this like little, they can't even call it an amp, like a speaker, whatever it was, and loved it and just wrote to it like that day. So some of the music stuff like that and Song About You, Colton helped a lot with like chords and stuff. But yeah, fully lyrically written. Yeah.
Where are you going on tour?
We're kind of coming to the end of it right now. We have this, and then we have Billy Bob's on New Year's Eve, and then we're done for the year. And then my wife is expecting. We're expecting in April. We're having a little boy, so we're going to take some time off.
Congratulations!
Thank you. We're very excited. So we're going to take some time off probably in the spring and hit it again in the summer. So we just kind of been going crazy this whole year of headlining and on the road. So
yeah.
I think the boys will like a good spring break. Honestly.
Yeah, there you go. Have you ever played Music Fest?
Steamboat? No, we were actually going to this year, but we went overseas instead or something like that. That's something I'm looking forward to for sure.
Yeah.
Because I also know it's like a real family type thing where like people come back like every single year and can play.
Yeah,
it, you know?
For sure.
So I've never even been. My cousin Matt's gone like every year, but I'm excited to go or play it or something. So
yeah. No, that it's I've gotten to MC it for several years, and I love going up there, and it's a great place to. It just seems like get connected with the other musicians. You guys don't get to interact a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's hard. Just everyone's so busy.
Well, and you're playing New Year's Eve, and then somebody else is playing New Year's Day. You're never in the same place.
Yeah,
at the same time.
Yeah, just chasing everybody.
But I guess you and Sam got to play some golf. Was that yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah.
Dude, I've the two nicest courses I've ever played in my life have both been with Sam now. So I don't know. He's got the hookups, but dude, yeah, we were struggling yesterday. The course was way too hard for us.
Really?
Oh, dude, yeah.
It's nice though. I guess.
Yeah, nicest thing you've ever seen. Like it's just crazy, and like we had a caddy, and poor dudes out there. we just kept apologizing to him. He would like show us a line on the green, like putt it here. And I would like push the putt like 5 feet to the right of his line. So he was just like, so what am I doing? What?
Right.
Like most helpful he was being all day to like, what actually was helping was just filling in our divots that we were just chunking behind the ball.
Yeah.
So we just get the seed, Steve. And
yeah.
That was it. But dude, it was so fun. A lot of fun.
Did you play 18 holes?
18. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've golfed like 4 times in my entire life. I'm not much of a golfer. It is intriguing to me,
dude. It's such a it's the most mental sport that I've ever played. It's like very mental.
I hope you're enjoying a ranch fuel as you're listening to this episode of Rodeo Time. Use code Dale on ranchfuel.com for 15% off, old son. Drink up and use code Dale on ranchfuel.com. Hey, Bro Tater Chip, if you like getting swole-o-matic, then get yourself some Protein on mountainops.com. Hey, or if you just like being healthy, whether you're trying to bulk up, get healthy, have energy, go to mountainops.com and use code Kevin for 20% off. Yeah.
Like one day you'll be hitting well and you have a feel where you're like, I know what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. And then you don't play for a week and you come back and you've forgotten everything.
Right.
Start chunking and you get all mad.
Yeah.
So I do, honestly, some of the best parts about being like golfing is just being outside on the course. Like that's like, I love it.
I guess I get plenty of that, like at the house with the having to like chase these dang cows around all the time.
Yeah.
But where'd you grow up?
Like north of Austin. So I was born in Austin, Texas, and then raised up in Cedar Park, and then moved to like Hallettsville and kind of just like everywhere around Texas, but Central Texas really.
Didn't you go to A&M?
I did. Yeah. So I got out of Austin. I'm not a city person. I just like. I get like the heebie-jeebies or something, like being like New Yorker's like my nightmare a little bit. Just
for sure.
I don't know. I got nothing against the people in it, but I just not for me. So I knew I just didn't want to go to school like in a downtown and be crowded all the time. So and I've always loved A&M. A lot of my family went to A&M, so we are pretty diehard Aggies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Same. Yeah. What year did you graduate?
21.
Nice.
Yeah. Are you an Aggie as well? Is that
yes, sir.
Oh, really? Okay. What year?
09.
Okay.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
cool. I
no,
didn't know that.
my sister went down there. I'm from the Panhandle up. Grew up in a town called Memphis,
Okay.
and but my dad was actually the master ed writer at Tech. Like, I mean, I was kind of going to go to Tech my whole upbringing, and then ended up, my sister went to A&M, and so I followed her. And I loved it down there.
Yeah.
So,
at that time, were you doing like rodeo and stuff? And okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Just rodeoing and going to school, and then, went down that, did my first YouTube video in 2013. But I lived a couple of places, mainly the trailer park there over on Rock Prairie. And
Okay. Yeah.
Where'd you live?
Off like Southwest Parkway. So it's like just right over 12. Like this is a neighborhood, and it's right next to like the Wendy's, and which got hit up by our house quite a bit.
Yeah.
And it was we loved it. It's like it feels like home like every single time we go back. I'm hoping that we can go and see the first round of playoffs there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like for us, it's like a weird thing for us. Like you can ask our friends. It's like God, family, country, Texas A&M football.
There you go.
And it's kind of like big gap next stuff. Right. So it's
is that where y'all met?
Yep. Yeah. We met freshman year.
Nice.
And then we started dating, I think like junior. Is that right? Yeah. So
cool.
Oh, yeah.
Are you a Texan? Where'd you grow up?
Dripping Springs.
Nice.
Right outside Boston.
Yeah.
we were actually in the
dang.
same school district, just never knew each other.
Dang.
So we were like playing sports and stuff in the same gym probably, and never knew.
Well, that can definitely happen in around Dripping Springs and Austin area. Yeah. Dang. So, are you playing at the Virgin also
Yep. Yeah. Playing Saturday.
tomorrow night?
So-
Gotcha. Are you going to go to the rodeo?
Yeah, we're going today. We're stoked about it. We love, like we never really, unless maybe you were, but I was never really into rodeo growing up too much until I met Julia. And then now it's like every 4th of July, every time we can go down to the Wimberley Rodeo. It's like one of our favorite days of the year.
Yeah, it's
So
a really good rodeo.
It's just so cool. So yeah, we've been looking forward to this like all year, knowing that we were going to go.
Yeah.
So
Sam didn't even know there was a rodeo going on.
that I heard his quote about is like a cattle trailer or something.
Yeah.
He was like, must be a rodeo or something.
Yeah. Why he's in Vegas the day before he plays. Yeah. In his defense, I guess he did play on a Wednesday, which would have been the day before the rodeo. So technically, I guess. But
He told me, he was like, I thought we were coming down here for a headline. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think he knew that anyone else was going to be here at all, dude.
that's hilarious.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So who have you had like on your same card? Like, do they call it a card? That's a fight, a bill.
Bill? Yeah.
Yeah. Like throughout the year, like who's been opening for you and whatnot.
Yeah, we just got off with Buffalo Traffic Jam. Those dudes are cool. Dude, it's just, they're like a real folky. If you ever heard of the band called Camp, they're kind of like those guys. But super cool. One of our favorites this year has been the Cruz Brothers. I don't know if you know those guys, but they're from Phoenix. They live in Arizona, and they're just like, I mean, if y'all haven't seen their show, it's one of the best.
Yeah.
Like they were full band with us, and like all the guys in the band, they're just like, I mean, they like bring a place to their feet type of band.
That's
and, like
awesome.
just as an opener, like a lot of people don't know their name yet. I think they're gonna be big, but they're incredible. And then, I mean, dude, we've played with a lot of people. I'm trying to think what other. James Tucker is always like one of my favorites. He's a good friend of mine. So every single time we go on tour, we always call him. We're like, choose your dates, dude. If you want to come with us, like we'll have you anytime. So
Yeah.
but dude, we openers are really important for me. Like I'll always like handpick them and choose the ones that I like really like or like I'm actually listening to. So it's always cool. Like a lot of these guys that I bring in, like inspire me and like my music a lot too. So it's like I watch their shows before we go on and I take notes from them, and I'm like, you know, like the Cruz Brothers, they literally made us like change our set of like, we got to bring more energy. Like we got stuck in this. I mean, you tour for 80 shows in the first, 6-9 months of the year, and you kind of get into this rhythm, and you kind of like become like okay with how the set is, and then you get like your Cruz Brothers to come in, and they just like light the place on fire, and you're like, all right, we needed that. Like we needed a little fire under our
Dang.
butt, and like,
Yeah.
and we bring it, and then our set's like way better for it, you know? Dude, it's so cool, like learning and meeting and just, yeah, being like, because I'm fans of these people that are on the road with us. So
For sure.
it's just fun.
Have you got to play at College Station yet?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure you have.
We played Harry's before they tore it down.
Ooh.
RIP.
R.I.P.
It was the hottest show we've ever played in my
Really?
life. It was a sold out packed show full of Aggies. It was like first day of fall. So yeah, AC broke about 5 minutes.
Literally hottest.
Oh yeah. There was no AC in Harry's. It broke like right as the opener went on.
In what month?
August, September.
Whoa.
Oh, dude. I mean, I feel like you could like see the steam. It was like, I mean, think of it, and even outside, it was like 80 degrees outside. Whenever we walked out for the encore before we came on, there was steam coming off of us. And it was like, it wasn't like it was cold outside, dude.
Yeah.
It was hot. There's pictures of me from that show where I'm just like, looks like I jumped in a pool.
I bet they never weakened the crowd.
No, dude. I think they fired them up more. I mean, they're also used to like that just hot. Like, dude, being a lot of people from Houston too, so they're just like wet, hot.
Yeah, and then you've also got like there some freshmen, sophomores that just they don't care.
No,
They don't care.
They'll sweat. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, you get some of the seniors or anybody that's older than that they're like, man, I'm going home. But
Yeah,
them
it's like,
freshmen,
all right.
sophomores are like, they'll pay extra for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people just put, hurry up, play Cole. I got to go. But
Where's the spot now that they tore Harry's down?
what is it now? Is it just a parking lot? I think it's just a
No, I'm
parking.
saying like, where's the spot to go?
Oh, I mean, honestly, there's not. I mean, there's still like the tap, but the tap's like a 500 cap. But
That's
I mean,
the one
and
that
then
they
there's
should have tore down.
yeah, yeah.
Jeez.
Uh,
They had good burgers though.
they're switching Shiner. I think they're making like. Do you remember or what was it
Over there, kind of like on the on that end
the
of
corner-
Northgate.
Yeah, on the corner.
Yeah.
By like yeah,
It was a lot of different things.
yeah. For me, whenever I was there, it was called Shiner, but I think they tore that down. Now it might be like the new Harry's. I don't know, but
Gotcha.
and then Wolf Creek Amphitheater, Wolf Pin
yeah.
Creek. So that'll be our next stop in College Station. But
Yeah, when I first went to school down there, they still had Texas Hall of Fame. But it
okay,
was- yeah.
gotcha.
Anyways, I saw the Bellamy brothers out there. But yeah, and then it was Hurricane Harry's, and now I don't know what it would be. I mean, I always go to the chicken,
Yeah,
but
it's a different College Station's a different vibe than even when we were in school. Like I don't know if it was ever since COVID and things have it's just different. Like
Yeah.
Northgate and like who goes out and I don't know. Even the chicken, like we went on the chicken on Super Bowl Sunday and it was just dead.
yeah,
It's like no one in there.
Huh.
But then I mean it's still though game day comes and it's like packed. You can't get anywhere,
yeah.
which is good. So, but
I would like to go to the chicken.
see the rattlesnake in there again.
Yeah,
Just I don't know that thing's alive, but
yeah.
it's just yeah.
Go back to the chicken. It's the first beer I bought. I didn't drink it. I bought it for my buddy. But yeah, the Dixie chicken. Cool. What what were some bigger shows that you look back on this year?
I think one of our biggest, we played in Boston at like Fenway, not like in the park of Fenway, but it's like MGM in Fenway, and that was like 5,000. That's cool, dude. Like the fact that we have a following in the Northeast is something like just away from Texas. Like I just never expected any of it. So the Northeast, it goes crazy for this kind of music. It's funny. Like I never really would have thought it, but I mean, Brooklyn and Boston, like these are some of like big sold out shows that
Really?
like you go, they might even move tickets quicker than like a Dallas or Houston at times. Like it's special. It's so cool. And then we started the year up in Europe. Europe's something that even crazier for me than Boston and stuff. It's just like they just die for this music, like this country singer-songwriter music over there. And like we're going
That I have heard.
yeah, we're going to like Ireland. Ireland was my first headline show ever. Was in Dublin, for like 400 people. Yeah.
I think I saw that on your social media.
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned
So
it.
I've got a special place in my heart for Dublin and all the Irish. So I love it. It's so fun. Like some of the craziest crowds too.
I went to like a Wild West show over there. There was a bareback rider. came over. He went to the NFR a couple times. His name was Evan Jane. And his dad put on Wild West shows over there and some shodeos, as we call them. Like, you know, it's a rodeo, but you're not competing. You're just kind of entertaining. And went over there for a few days and stayed in a hostel. It was this, it was weird because the movie Hostel had just come out.
Oh,
scary movie. But Cesar Kid Banuelos from California is a horseshoer, and me and him were over there, and we were with a couple other bareback riders, and they were loose cannons. And me and Caesar were just like, yeah, we went into this like rave, and it was like you'd see in a movie where there was a balcony and like people looking over, and of course wearing cowboy hats, and we felt like, and he went to the bathroom and came back and he's like, I don't think we should split up anymore. I felt like the Bourne supremacy in there. I was checking all the exits. And so we stayed together. But my point in bringing that up is like, after the shodio, like there's this, everybody packed into this little like stadium thing to watch us. And then there's this huge warehouse room next door, and they were line dancing to 90s country.
Yeah, dude.
And to hear, I've had a few, there was a German network that wanted to do some TV show, and I was in talks with them, and they said their number one watched show was reruns of country music videos.
That's cool.
And it made me think of them. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of people in this huge warehouse line dancing.
Yeah.
And they just are in love with country music.
It's cool, dude. Like, it's like, I also think it's such a, it's foreign to them, right? Like it's, so like when a country act goes over there,
literally.
it's a live show. It's like, it's not like it's Dallas or Nashville or New York, right? It's like, they're not getting these shows every single weekend. It's like, you get your artist to be there once a year, maybe, like if you're lucky. And it's like, they go all out. So like we try to go back once a year.
I've heard some older musicians say that like that a lot of people tour here and then later on go overseas, but they encourage younger musicians to go overseas.
That'd be like the biggest tip I would give some touring artists is like, feed that. Like they're hungry for it, and they will support you forever. Like you'll have a fan base there forever. And it's like, I think it's really hard for people to be doing like 5,000 like or arenas here, and then if they've never built it over there, they got to go play a $400 person club, and they're like, it never feels right to make that transition. Versus like you build it with your American, fan base and everything like that, and it's crazy. And it's fun, dude. Like you get to go see people in places that you just never would have thought, and it's.
Did you go with them? Probably, obviously.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. She'll always come to the good shows. She'll skip like a Tuesday Grand Rapids show, but she'll be there for
Dublin
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Americans are so spoiled. Like we just get so. I mean, like I'm sitting here right now in this room with you. We're doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, and like we this good quality music is so accessible.
Yeah.
For us. And they just don't have access to the live shows over there that we do. Dang. So you going back? Oh
yeah. Yeah. We're going back next July.
Yeah.
Which is funny, dude. I joke, but not really a joke. July 4th is like one of our favorite holidays. And we just love it. And we've been in Europe for July 4th, like the past 2 years. It's just like one of the best times to tour over there.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's kind of been killing us, but.
Yeah, that's funny.
We were here for July 4th
Which,
last
of course,
year.
they probably don't celebrate it. So you kind of got to be careful what you say on stage, 4th of July.
It's funny, though. Like, we went and played a show in Germany, and it was like, it's called Sea to Sea, Country to Country. So we played in like, it was like Berlin, Dublin, Glasgow, maybe another one. I kind of forget. But dude, the amount of American flags and cowboy hats and boots, like they love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, they think it's sick, unless I'm not catching it and they're just making fun of us. But I think they love it. Like I think everyone just really, especially in the countryside, like it's kind of it's a pretty wholesome thing. Like we're just there to there's not a lot of real beef in the country space when it comes to that.
That was my experience when I went to France.
Yeah,
like when we did that little shodio those 2 days, we spent way more time signing autographs afterwards than we did doing the actual thing.
Yeah.
I was so broke at the time, and my little salesman mind. So I like figured out, and I started like putting price tags. Like I was trying to sell like all my equipment while I was over there. Like my boots, I was just trying to like, make some money to go back home. They saw completely through that.
Yeah, yeah.
They didn't give a crap about that. They're like, look, man, we're excited you're here, but don't rip us off,
Yeah.
I had this picture of me over there with this French girl, and I've got this piece of tape on my cowboy hat that's got some, however many pounds or whatever. I was trying to sell my hat, and she's kissing me on the cheek. And anyways, it was this funny picture, but I look back at that, I was like, dang, trying to hustle some people over there.
Yeah.
Dude, but they love it.
Yeah, they do. It's so cool. Like, dude, like we did a show in Paris, in this like 400 cap room, no AC. That's another, talk about hot. Those shows over there are hot. There's no AC over there. So you go in the summer, it's just warm. But yeah, dude, you're just like these people that are not English speaking, singing songs. Like it blows your mind. Like it's so humbling. It's crazy. So it's we love it over there. We take every chance that we can to get over there and show the fans the best show that we can. So
yeah. So you had the EP, but the album kind of, I guess, would technically be your first album.
First album. Mm-hmm.
What was it like putting together? Like, what made you put 20 songs on it that you did put on it?
Dude, I think I just had so many that fit. It was basically, I started writing about 2 years into this whole music thing, and that's 90% of those songs were written during that time.
Uh-huh.
So
which is what year?
This was,
when did it start?
23, like summer 23 is when I think I first put out like To Be Free. So it was just kind of writing all the way for the next 2 years, just towards the album, I guess. And I just had so many songs that I was like, I think it's time to get it out. And it's like, I've been touring on 10 songs and doing this for so long. It's like, I got to get more songs out there. And will I do 20 songs again? No. I'm going to, my next album is probably going to be like 12 or around whatever that is, 10 to 12. But dude, I just thought it just made sense for me. And they all kind of fit that theme of being on the road and chasing opportunity. And that's kind of what the whole album stands for, which is why it was called Westward in the first place. Mm-hmm. So it just fit. I lost a lot of hair making that thing because I produced it as well. So it was a massive challenge, but it was like the biggest payoff. Like to me, like I'm so proud of that album, regardless if it flopped or if it did the best album in the world. Like it did not care. And it came out exactly how we wanted it. But man, when you're so in deep with these songs, like I was, where I was like, I'm writing the songs, I'm producing the songs, I'm performing the songs, you get to a spot where you're like a month into mixing or whatever it is, and you're like, I have no idea. I was like, I can't hear these songs. It's just noise to me right now.
Yeah.
So Miranda Lambert, who's with Big Loud Texas, I would call her for advice because like she's been through everything. And she was like, you guys step away for like a month. So I didn't listen to a single song. I stopped working on it for like a month, then came back to it and it was like, had the green light to finish it and figured it out. So lots of ups and downs making that record, but it's like one of the things I'm most proud of that I've done. So it's like an emotional, spiritual, physical journey, like making something like that. So, but I learned a lot from it. So I think this next album we're about to start cutting here, January, is might be quicker, might be longer. I don't know, but I think I learned a lot. So we'll see.
Huh. Yeah, I can't imagine. Like, do you feel pressure to write?
No. I'm not the type to be like, all right, I got to sit down and write today. Like that has never worked for me. I'll write
when it comes to you.
Yeah. I got to have some sort of inspiration, or it comes at the funniest times. Like Julie and I will watch, like, I don't know, like a Netflix series, and we'll be exhausted, about to go to bed, and I'll grab a guitar, play one chord, and be like, I gotta get this out, and I'll write until like 2 a.m. or something. I don't know, and it's also like being off the road, being on the road. They both kind of help me write, but it's like if I've been on the road a while, I got to get home. If I've been at home a while, I got to get on the road.
Yeah.
So it's whenever inspiration kicks, like I just let it go and just right then. And then if it stops, it's like, cool, I'll pick it up next time.
Yeah.
Like I don't try to put too much pressure on it.
Right.
So I've also been, like I said, writing a little bit more with my brother, who's like an incredible songwriter. He wrote us like a full song the other day that we might cut. That's like insane. I'm like, I would be so excited to put, I think like, I would be stoked to put that on an album, like written by Blake Gossett and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I think that first Westward album was really important, that it was like self-written by me lyrically and produced, and I was in there with every single day with the engineer mixing it and all like that. But I think I can kind of like step out of my zone a little bit now and maybe even like get a couple of different producers for a couple of different songs, that if I want a different feel for it, like kind of down to experiment more and just have fun with it.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably a pretty fair way to go about it. Like, write and produce your own album. At least you know in your mind you can, but not also don't take it to an extreme where you're just closed-minded to.
That's the thing, because like, dude, there's certain songs, like when it comes to a certain type of song, I think I can just knock it out of the park. I get it, I know what it needs, but I mean, there's also some songs where I have a bigger vision for it. I just don't necessarily know how to take it there, and I think there's gonna be some songs in this album that I go to other producers and I'm like, here's what we have, bare bones, because I like also recording just like live in the room, like getting everybody in the room, playing it as a full band. But yeah, taking some of that to a different producer and being like, it's missing something. Like it doesn't have like a good feel to it.
Yeah.
But like the pieces are there. Can you help me, I guess, figure out my own mind of what I'm wanting in this song? I think that'll be really fun.
Did any of the songs on there surprise you?
We have a song called Adeline on there that's kind of more of like a folky, kind of like open chord progression type song that a lot of people really liked. It was like a cool wordplay song. I don't know, what was there anything that surprised you? Tired of Running, maybe. That was a fun one. That's like one of our most fun ones to play at a show. It's like an 8-minute song that's like an A and B side that like starts real, just kind of dangly, changly, jangly type of start, and then it gets into like this very like fast-paced rock song. But yeah, and then also the Smell of Rain one, actually, the poem that she wrote that I was telling about, a lot of people like that song, and it's just end of the album, acoustic, one take thing, which is one of my favorite on the record. So
yeah, that's cool. I mean, it's always interesting, like, to hear. I mean, you can't. There's no way you can put out a 20-song album and not have like, oh, I this one's going to be the banger. This one I'm not sure about. There's no way you can't have like some sort of opinion about it. And so it's always interesting to hear like what surprises you guys with putting those out. Yeah.
Like, I mean, the ones that I thought were going to do well actually ended up doing well, like Sweet Lady and American Trail and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it was like you said, like A Smell of Rain, we never really thought it was going to be like a massive song, but it got like this kind of like cult following, special following on it, which is cool. And I'm glad people connect to it, it was written about Ireland and stuff, which the poem necessarily wasn't, but yeah, long story, but yeah.
No, that is neat. Where do y'all live now?
We still live in Austin, so we live like northeast of Austin, but we're moving to Wimberley, like hopefully in the next year.
Dang, y'all really like that town.
We love it, dude. Yeah, like we just like the hill country. That's where all the family is too.
Yeah, there's a lot of music around there too.
Yeah, and it's just like I don't think we'll ever move to like a Nashville or anything like that. It's just I like to be separate of the business, you know. So when I do need to go to Nashville, we can knock it all out and do our thing. But I'm not like living in it. So
yeah,
I like being home and with family. The hill country is like it's the best.
I know you said Miranda Lambert, but what other artists have you really kind of not necessarily just like listened to for inspiration, but kind of like leaned on for mentorship?
Dude, I mean, I think one of the biggest inspirations that I had with my music like for a while, like probably ever since like late high school, college, was Shane Smith and the Saints. Like that's like probably our favorite band. Like we've seen them so many times. Like we've seen them in Harry's. Like Those are dudes that I just have like the utmost respect for, like guys that have like road dogged it and grinded for 10 years to get this like base following and are playing shows and get to do it for a living. Like that was always my dream, was seeing guys like that on stage with that energy and that crowd, and just like in my mind, like those are like the quintessential, like those are performers and just artists.
It's also cool to see a guy like him, like who's also just such a good human, succeed. So have y'all gotten to know his wife any?
No, I've talked to him a handful of times, but I've never met like his family or anything like that.
She is hilarious.
Yeah.
And just the as hard of a time as she gives. Her name's Lauren, but they just had their first baby.
Oh, cool.
But anyway, I just assumed you and her were probably best friends by now. But you will be soon after.
They live in Austin, I think.
Yeah, that's what made me think y'all might have bumped into them.
But yeah, honestly, we just haven't been home much this year at all.
But
yeah, guys like that, Flatland and Turnpike, and just like these bands that we just grew up like through college on, like, and just that was all we listened to. So a lot of the Texas country guys as well. Like it's just, I mean, just people. Usually it's the people with just an incredible live show is like that I look at the most.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, well that Shane definitely goes hard in the paint on a live show.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to get to know him at Music Fest and Wetzel as well. And for some reason, that first year I emceed Music Fest, I was appreciative of it, but every time played for like 2 years, like they had me introducing him.
Really?
And, and then he grew and got bigger and bigger, and whoever's in charge of the MCs took it away from me. But
ever since I started riding bulls and punching fools, I've been wearing an American hat because I'm an American. I actually wore a different hat before that for the longest, but then my mom got a job. So wear an American hat, old son. Otherwise, you ain't no cowboy. Rock and roll denim is what Dale Brisby uses to spur his bucking bulls. I get the reflex. Gives me the mobility I need to be the cowboy I am. So go to rockandrolldenim.com, old son. I got to know him through Music Fest as well, but those guys, their live shows are just, they don't charge enough because of the energy that they put into it.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
It's just insane.
It's awesome. And like you feel it though. Like when you're in a crowd, like going to a show like that versus someone that doesn't put a lot of energy, like you can feel it, and that was something that it was just, Shane Smith and the Saints, they have like, we always looked at it as like the best live show that we've seen, like in Harry's and like in Texas, like always.
Which makes you, talking to you guys and getting to know y'all, it makes, and realizing just all of it, meaning like being able to write a song like Cole, Beneath Oak Trees, and then like him writing All I See Is You for Lauren, and then realizing you guys have that talent, but then able to entertain and perform on stage. Man, it's just such a special ability to be able to do both of those, Yeah. I mean, it makes a guy like me just have a lot of respect, because having to be on is so draining.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine having to perform on stage live,
Dude, and it's fun. It's funny too, because like lots of times, like the crowd gives you energy back, like it fuels you as well.
Oh,
so
I
like
bet.
the most tiring shows are not the ones, honestly, where we're like jumping off of our risers and we're headbanging and I'm playing drums like with my guitar. Like those aren't the most tiring shows, because usually those are the shows where the crowd's doing the same.
I can see that.
The most tiring shows are like, honestly, like those weekday shows where maybe people aren't like we're playing a great show
talking
and
to
you can
each
feel
other,
it, but
and they're not into it,
or maybe they are into it, but they're really respectful and they're just watching it. But it's like, it's cool. It's like, all right, we got to dial up our energy, a little bit. And then we'll get off stage and be like, man, good show, but
we earned it that time.
We
earned our paycheck that time. I can see that.
But dude, it's just like everyone, like again, like we're such like a band first type of band. I think like it's my name on the marquee, but it truly doesn't feel like I'm the lead act, I guess, in the band of 6, which is something that, like, again, but that's what I get from watching dudes like Shane Smith and Turnpike and Flatland. Like, it's not the Shane Smith or the Cleto show, you know, or the Evan show. It's like the band. So just going and interacting with everybody, and I'm blessed to have those dudes that can play. Like my brother and Colton and Evan, they can play 5 instruments each. So we have songs where, like, we'll transition into like a Johnny Cash song, and Colton will take off the banjo and throw it, go on the keys and start going the keys, and my brother will go to the banjo and go back to the guitar. And then
I was wondering who was playing the banjo in your group. It's such a bad sound.
It's Colton. Dude, we found Colton. So he did some fill-in work with Flatland. And I put on my Instagram story one day, and I was like, looking for a banjo player or a fiddle player. I was like, we need something. This is when we first started out the band. And he DM'd me. I was like, I do this. And then I was like, do you sing? He's like, I actually was a choir teacher. So I was like, you are the perfect guy for a band.
He plays fiddle too?
No, so that's Evan. Evan's the newest guy to the band, and we love Evan. But he plays, fiddle, keys, guitar, mandolin. And dude, guys like that, like my brother, Evan, Colton, that are like so talented on instruments, like way more talented than I'll ever be on an instrument. They just figure things out.
Yeah.
Like, you can just throw something at them and be like, if I don't know it today, I'll probably have it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's like, to have that in a band feels like cheating, dude. It's just like we can kind of play any setup that we need to.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just so sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we normally wrap up with life advice.
Okay.
Well, first I got to ask, I like asking musicians, like, what's the wildest thing you've seen from the stage?
From the stage, I don't know if I've seen like anything too crazy from the stage.
Any fights?
Fights. I mean, yeah, we had one fight. I didn't even know the fight was going on. Honestly, my favorite thing that's ever happened at a show, we've had it happen like 2 or 3 times, is a proposal live, like in the pit during Beneath Oak Trees. And you also can't tell sometimes. Sometimes there's like lights going, so you think someone passed out. So you're kind of like, is everybody all right up there? And then I see people like hugging and crying, and I'm like, I think I know what happened. And then we'll shout them out. Like those are the coolest moments on stage.
Yeah, that is neat.
But that, and then either or like when like one of the guys like rip a new solo and they didn't tell anybody, like the whole band is just mean mugging them, and it just feels good. Like it's just cool. Like Colton or Blake just out of the blue doing something different.
Oh, that's neat.
But probably proposals.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good thing to be known for.
Yeah.
The start of something good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll always try to get a picture with them like after and sign some stuff, or I don't know. It's always fun. So
yeah. Seems like a lot of concerts, they get wild enough. That's where relationships go to end, maybe.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
we're starting.
We've seen, like, I've been to some concerts that are like
signing divorce papers.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, dude. Like a lot more fights than our concert. I feel like we got great fans. Like I feel like we got some people that are just looking after each other, which is really nice. So we try to, I don't know. For a while we were joking about it. We call ourselves the Sweet Boys of country music. So we were just trying to be nice to everybody, every single person in the building. So
well, it's a cool sound. Yeah, that Cole, when it came out, I was I get to go day work a lot with at the 4-6s.
Okay.
And they sell beef online, and so whatever. I'm not trying to name drop, but I'm trying to set the background. But Taylor Sheridan and I have become friends, and they'll send me beef occasionally, and so I'll post something about it. And we were moving these cows in this one pasture, big pasture, in their place up in the Panhandle, and I mean it's maybe 1.5 miles down into this valley and up onto the next hill. And I'm sitting next to a cowboy. I just missed his call, but his name's Zach Peters. He's real tall, and he's looking. And I mean, it's probably 350 cows are in this pasture.
Yeah.
And they're almost head and tail line. Like it's the craziest. I'll have to show you the video after this, but it's the craziest. They're stretched out all the way up this 1.5 mile fence line to the top of this hill. And I got Cole playing. And then it's just a cool scene. and then it swaps to kind of an ad for the beef, and I'm like making a steak and grilling it, and anyhow, it got like almost 1 million views.
Dang.
Because the song had just come out, and it was so you're welcome.
Yeah,
for
I
blowing
appreciate
up.
it. Probably wouldn't be here.
But no, it was a cool start, and anyways, it all came together, and I loved the song already. But then that's whenever I was like, oh dang, this is like everybody knows this guy.
Yeah, it just connected, and it was also in this like spot where I think it was kind of right before, like, I feel like TikTok and everything got a little like oversaturated with a ton of that kind of music.
Yeah.
Like I got kind of lucky. It was like felt like right before. Like
Yeah.
it was kind of like
Yeah,
the guys that were on it was like felt like me, Sam, and Wyatt. Like that's kind of felt like, and like Charles and like obviously Zach was like doing his own thing already. Like
Right.
that was a different.
His was a little on Twitter.
Yeah.
More than
Yeah.
I didn't realize. See, I saw it on Instagram. Is where it came across my deal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find it, but I know how to get to it. Even because it's been 2 years, you know.
Yeah.
But we do normally wrap up with life advice.
Okay. Let me think here.
Maybe something somebody's told you or shared with you.
I mean, it might be cliche, but I think just be nice to people. I think that has gotten us farther than anything. It's just, I mean, again, like it's called, we call ourselves the sweet boys of country music. Like that's what we stand on. Like that is something that's like our core value of like, whether it be the president of the United States or it's a worker that is a stagehand at whatever thing, where like just be nice and be personable. And yeah, dude, like that's just, I think that takes you anywhere you want to go.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not saying you need to do it for something in return, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just something that's, it's easy to do. And I feel like not enough people do it. So,
Right.
yeah, I don't
That's
know.
good advice. Here it is. You can barely see it. I don't know why it's like tinted.
Yeah.
I'll try to screenshot it, but I sent it to you on IG.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah. No, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Helping you blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, hey, I'm into social media. Every share helps.
Yeah.
Every share
Oh,
helps.
yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
That's what somebody's like, I watched your video. I said, thank you.
Yeah.
Every view counts.
Yeah. I got to get better at socials.
Yeah.
It's a tool, but I don't.
Well,
yeah.
you got to dance with the one that brung you too.
I know.
mean,
That's the thing. Yeah.
it helped you get started.
Yeah.
Like you'd hate to ignore it, you know?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So I'll figure it out one of these.
Cool.
Days.
Well, you guys go check out Westward. Dylan Gossett got a badass album with 20 songs on it. Got the EP from, that wasn't that long ago, 2023.
I know. It feels long, but
Yeah.
it also feels time doesn't make any sense in this industry to me. So it feels short,
it
feels long.
It feels like a long time since
Yeah.
I made that reel, but like 2023, if my math is correct, that's just 2 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah,
And your album, it just came out like a month ago, right?
yeah. This summer, I think July or something like that. So yeah.
Oh, that's a little
Well, the
longer than a
deluxe.
month.
It was a deluxe. We had some features on it and then a new song, but that came out. Yeah, I guess about a month ago.
Okay. The updated version came
Yep.
out. Gotcha.
Yep.
Cool. Well, good deal. Y'all go check out Dylan Gossett and catch him at a show live, especially if you're in Dublin. And we'll see you guys at the next one. Pow, pow. Thanks, Dylan.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on.